Hi Libra, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at the incoming energies for April 25 for you. So it's a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with the Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see what message you get. Oh, you get the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? Gemini got that one as well. So it may be time for some air signs to release and let go of something that's no longer intended to be part of their life, perhaps. But let's see. Libra. 5 of Swords. Oh. 6 of Wands. The Chariot. And the 10 of Swords. There's definitely been a lot about things drawing to a close for the air signs this week. 2 of Wands is the overall energy for the reading. So this is definitely looking like, it's time to move away from something. You are being asked, I think, to move in a new direction. There may be an issue that's been ongoing for a while potentially, and I feel like you're dealing with somebody who, maybe when you just get to that point and you just think, do you know what, I'm going to let you win because the argument just doesn't mean enough to me anymore. I don't care enough and I'm going to just move on. This is how it feels, like you've just given up. Enough's enough. And I think that's where the personal kind of victory for you potentially comes in, where this person thinks they've got the upper hand. If you've checked out emotionally, then you don't really care anymore, do you? Let's clarify. There's a 5 of Swords here, 9 of Wands. I feel like you might have been dealing with somebody who, always has to have the last word, always believes that they're right, and maybe for a time, you would usually try and pacify them, try and, compromise. I actually don't feel like that's the case anymore. With the 9 of Wands, she's almost ready, I think, to throw the towel in, if you like. Your 10 of Wands is packing up, leaving. It's the sense of burden. This feels like it's been a challenge. We're maybe not quite ready at the start of April to give in, but I do absolutely suspect that is coming. I'm getting a sense that somebody's words don't cut as deep as they used to do, and that is because you're emotionally disconnecting. Why is the 6 of Wands here? 8 of Swords and the Moon. I don't know if you're going to reach a point in the month where you might have been feeling stuck as to what to do with this, and I feel like you're becoming unstuck. You're seeing the wood for the trees almost, so it might have been a point of, how do I deal with this? How do I move forward from this? If this is a romantic relationship, for example, there can be lots of complications in deciding to end it. And often people stay in relationships because they feel stuck. Maybe you live together or work together and it's just going to be a mess. How do we navigate this? But I do feel that you're going to reach a place like, regardless of what that means for me, I can't remain in a situation that I'm unhappy with. I do think that, I'm just getting, you're going to see the wood for the trees. That's right, yeah. Let's look at the Chariot. 8 of Cups. There's so much of this going on with air at the minute. 8 of Cups and the Page of Cups reversed. I'm just getting a complete lack of emotion. Something that you once really cared about, I don't think you care so much about anymore. And sometimes when that happens, we do start looking at things with a very practical view. But I think that's what spurs us on then. When we we care about something or someone and we want to keep putting the effort in, you know, our emotions drive us. When that changes, I think we kind of, we step back and think more logically, more rationally, how do I deal with this matter, because something's got to give. And I feel that your focus towards the end of the month is going to be on you, what you hope to get out of life, what your next chapter in your book looks like, because we're definitely moving away from something that doesn't serve us anymore. I don't feel like it brings you any joy, any happiness. It feels more like a battleground. Let's look at the Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Tower. I actually feel like towards the end of the month, this situation's going to reach its peak. And it might be that one thing, you know, the straw that breaks the camel's back. I ain't saying it's going to be easy. The energies towards the end of the month are very, very tough. Very tough. But it might be that something's uncovered about this situation, which almost means that's the one thing I can't work with, I can't forgive, I can't move past. For example, you know, Ten of Swords, feeling like someone stabbed you in the back. This is a painful and difficult ending, but sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. This is representing something that can't be resurrected. With the Tower coming in, it's just, this is the crumbling. This is the tower falling. And the point is, the foundations aren't strong enough to keep that tower standing. And you're maybe just going to be thrown into a place where you're not quite sure what to do. We've got two twos here. They can represent choices, decisions. This, you know, he's got the world in his hand, he's looking forward. The past still has some importance, but this is about is what does my future bring? Making the plans. Let's clarify the Two of Wands then to finish this reading off. Eight of Wands. Look, just feel like rapid movement forward with that and the Chariot. Moving towards, you know, something that's supposed to be part of your life plan. Sun. One more, please. Yeah. Well, look. Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity for something new. All I'm getting here is potential. So maybe whatever this is, it's just been holding you back for a long time, and I don't think that you've probably been happy with this for some time. And you know, things come along and we might see red flags, or we might feel like our feelings are changing, but we don't really address them. I think you're going to be forced in April to address this, you know, and you're going to feel that sense of freedom. And I feel like you're already considering your next move, because I can feel, it's almost like you're being pulled. You know, there's an energetic cord here that needs to be cut, and like it can't be saved, it can't be resurrected. Whatever this situation is, it really is time for it to come to a close. Let it go, Libra, and move towards something that's going to really bring you peace and happiness. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there for you. I do hope you can take something from it, and thank you for joining me.